Welcome back to our channel, everybody. This is Lou Shivo coming at you. It's Christmas time, as you can see. I'm here in the Worldwide Coral Superstore. We're collecting donations for baby DJ XL 106.7. Now, as you guys know, I am a nanotank specialist. I've been keeping nanotanks for a very long time. Today's video is going to be a little bit about my upgrade and why I'm upgrading my tank. And I'll tell you all about the journey, so follow along and I'll show you why. Let's go. So I love reef keeping, and the best way I can combine the two with my busy schedule and reef keeping is to keep nano tanks. For the past several years, I always had one size nano tank or another. In fact, last year my nano tank, the Deskmate 3.8 gallon tank, one tank of the month on Reef to Reef. Now fast forward a year later, I started a new tank earlier in 2023. Unfortunately, my life took a few turns in my personal life. Just like everybody else, I had some challenges. I lost a family member, had challenges at work, you know, just different things have come up in my life. Needless to say, my tank took a hit. Right now, I have some corals that are bleached. I got some vegetation in there, unfortunately. So I decided, based off all those things and the fact that I do want a bigger tank, because I'm kind of outgrowing this one, I decided to upgrade it. A problem I've had recently is that as the corals have grown, you know, I have a little bit bigger hands, so my hands kind of get in there and they kind of get in the way. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and start the breakdown. The goal is to get the tank out of here today, get all the corals and livestock over to the main store and give the house next door in the farm. All right, everybody, here it is. I'm going with the Innovative Marine 25. It's like a lagoon style tank. Worldwide Corals has a massive lagoon tank and a display tank, so that's part of the inspiration. And on top of that, behind me is Victor's tank. He's got an 80 gallon lagoon. So with that being said, here I am. I got 25 gallons coming at you. For the lighting, I'm going with Aqua Illumination Hydra 32 with their actually factory arm. So it's right back here on the tank. I already installed it. It's an all-in-one, so all the filtration's back here, which is really cool, easy to work on. It could actually be on a stand, or it could be a desktop. This has a desktop kind of stand here where you can put it on top of a desk. I need my desk right now. It's full. I use it for work, so I'm putting this right next to my desk. Go in the same spot as the other Deskmate tank. I'm just gonna put my desk forward a little bit. So I'm ready. Let's get it going. I enlisted the help of Alex from the retail store. He's gonna give me a quick hand here. So the idea is of the new tank, I'm gonna set it up with some, probably some like small rubble rocks in the bottom, and then I'm gonna do a minimal rockscape. The idea is to have a bunch of akins in there and mushrooms. So it should be a little different from what I've done in the past. I've done mixed reefs, but I'm gonna focus mainly on akins and mushrooms on this one. So here we go. The first step is to drain the water into the buckets. And this tank's small enough to we have carts where we're actually once you get down about halfway, maybe a little bit more than halfway, we're gonna throw it on the cart and bring it back to the retail store, so we're cheating a little bit. Now next door I have my rock and my sand ready, so I'm gonna go there and grab that, as well as my water. I'm gonna come back, set the new tank in place, and get the rocks, water, and sand in there today. That's the goal. And in about 4 weeks from now, my goal is to have some corals in there. So let's see if I can get it done. So we're gonna just unplug the few electronics here, and then we're gonna go ahead and transfer this onto the cart, and then bring it next door and break it down. So that'll be the end of the tank as we know it. Once we get the tank out of here, and I'm gonna move the file cabinet out, I'm gonna have to slide my desk down. I want the tank to be probably in the same spot as this tank was at. This is gonna be the quickest tank transfer you ever seen. The coral can stay out of water for, you know, several minutes. Yeah, so it'll be fine. Yeah, we'll get it next door. We'll get it right into the tank, and coral should be fine. So let's get them over there. All right, I'm back here. This is behind the scenes at Worldwide Corals. We have a rock tub back here where we keep a lot of our live rock at for customers to choose from. So I see a lot of assortment of rocks here. I see some flat pieces, I see some arches, I see some boulders, some in really great shapes. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick a few and start with that, see where I go. So usually with the rocks, I try to get something that's kind of has a lot of shape to it. This way I can form caves and openings for the fish and stuff like that. Once I get over there and start escaping it. This one seems like it's a little bit more porous. It's got some openings in it. So I'll put that there. Another nice piece. I mean, this kind of rock is so easy to work with, you know? It's kind of like boom, boom. A lot of flat pieces down here. Maybe I will put a couple shelves. I'm kind of still debating. That's kind of neat. That's like a piece of Marco rock that actually has different layers, different dimensions. A lot of holes, very porous. Water can flow through there, no dead areas. It's very important with the reef tank. You don't have any dead spots in your aquarium, so you want to make sure the water could flow through the rocks, through the reef, not just over the reef. Right now I just picked out 5 rocks. Now some of the advantages I have is that if the rock doesn't fit in my tank, I can come and put it back over here. So I'm kind of picking a lot of extra, and then I'll bring back whatever's left over. So I'm cheating a little bit, but hey, we own an aquarium store, so what the heck. There's also some sand in here. I want to grab some rubble from the bottom of here. It's not really sand, it's more of like a rock substrate. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab some of that. So there we go. Nice rubble rock, little pieces of rubble. Sifting away. Nice. I think we have enough. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a try. We have about a quarter of the bucket full. All right, so Alex is back and he's giving me a hand here. He's actually adding the substrate in here. And meanwhile, Matt's making sure the tank's nice and level. Matt's actually the manager of our installation in the maintenance department, so he came over here. He's a little bit more handier than me, and he's giving me a hand here, making sure everything's nice and level before we add the tank. So you always want to make sure your stand's level before you add your aquarium. Nice little tip, so you don't have any problems with the drain or the return. You know, if it's not level, it's not going to drain correctly. So having a level tank is very important. I want to build it a little bit lower on this side, so it's my viewable side. So I'm gonna keep the rocks probably going a little bit lower here, kind of a little higher on this side. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Believe it or not, even the small tanks are a lot of work. I got some more time I need to put into this rock. So I'm gonna go ahead and play with these rocks for a little bit longer. Once I'm happy with the rock structure, I'll add the water. And then I'm gonna invite you back here in about 2 days to take a look at it once it's nice and clear. And then you'll see the final results, and then I'll have a blank canvas. In the meantime, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. And we'll see you next time here on Worldwide Corals.